Welcome back to the Pokemon League World Championship as Taunie takes on Kieran in the second half of 2026. For Taunie, we have Meowstic, Ember, Avalugg, Feraligatr, Goodra, and Mega Manectric. And for Kieran, it is Politoed, Poliwrath, Incineroar, Gliscor, Porygon Z, and Hydrapple. As we leave with Feraligatr for Taunie, it is Porygon Z leading for Kieran, who misses a Thunder with the special attack boost from download. Liquidation will not be enough to take Porygon Z down. In comes the Politoed now for Kieran, setting up that rain so the Porygon's Thunders don't miss anymore. Does take the liquidation well, does that Politoed, and goes for Toxic on the Manectric that comes in against the water type now. Gliscor will come in front of this Manectric that does Mega Evolve, gets the Attack Drop on the Gliscor, and Thunderbolt is blocked by the ground typing. Great switch from Kieran there. Avalugg comes in now for Taunie as Gliscor goes to the Sword Stance to cancel out that Intimidate. It switches into the Incineroar, Intimidate into the Avalugg there. Avalanche is not boosted in power and is very well resisted by the Fire type Incineroar. Flare Blitz is a decent hit into the Avalugg despite its really high physical defense. And that allows Body Press to do a lot of damage, but not enough to take Incineroar down. Flare Blitz will not finish Avalugg off, but it is burned. And that's going to have the power of Body Press. It's still enough to take Incineroar down. Taunie will finally take the lead here. In comes the Poliwrath now. We'll get one turn of Swift Swim here. In comes the Meowstic. We'll go for Bulk Up just the Poliwrath. Thunder Wave into that Poliwrath is now half speed thanks to the paralysis. Liquidation is not enough to take Meowstic down. It's now faster. Goes for the Thunderbolt. The Rock and Berry helps Poliwrath take that hit well, but it is fully paralysed. Thunderbolt again is a good hit, but once again, Poliwrath fully paralysed. It can't move. In comes a Hydrapple now for Kieran. Takes the Thunderbolt really well, but it's paralysed itself. Psychic, Taunie expecting the Terrestrialization. Fickle Beam does take Meowstic down. The Terrestrialization doesn't come. Now it does for Hydrapple's Draco Meteor. It will take that Draco Meteor from Goodra very well. But Hydrapple's fully paralysed now. Ember comes in for Taunie now. Hydrapple fully paralysed again. Here comes the Gliscor now for Kieran. Bulk up for the Ember there. It allows it to take the Earthquake from Gliscor very well. As Flare Blitz barely misses out on the knockout on Gliscor, and thanks to Poison Heal, that is devastating for Taunie. In comes the Manectric, does get the attack drop on Gliscor, and that allows Manectric to take the Earthquake well. But Gliscor's just healing with Poison Heal there. Flamethrower does take it down though, and Taunie will retake the lead just about. Manectric brought down to just 3% thanks to the Toxic. Thunderbolt does take the Politoed down, it sets the rain back up, and Manectric will fall to the poison. Here comes Feraligatr now, will relish in this rain, being able to boost the water type moves. If Porygon Z doesn't take it down first with Thunder, the special attack boost from Porygon Z really helping, and the rain means Thunder can't miss. Ice Beam does big damage to the Goodra as well. This Focus Blast will land and take Porygon Z down. It's two fully paralysed Pokemon left for Kieran. In comes the Poliwrath. Will cancel out that paralysis a little bit thanks to Swift Spin, but it is taken down by Goodra. It's just Hydrapple left for Kieran. It has healed thanks to Regeneration. Takes the Draco Meteor really well. Fickle Beam does take the Goodra down. Two Pokemon left for Taunie. Gets the fully paralysed Hydrapple. Drain Punch isn't enough to take the Hydrapple down, and it's not enough healing for Ember to take the Earth Power. And in comes Avalugg with half his physical power. Earthquake misses out with a knockout on Hydrapple. Terra Blast, fighting Terra Blast, super effective against the Ice type. And Hydrapple just refused to go down there. And Kieran, with an incredible victory. What a performance from Kieran there, and Hydrapple just refusing to fall. Fully paralysed twice in a row, still paralysed towards the end of the match. Poliwrath fully paralysed as well. Two paralysed Pokemon able to deal with the rest of Taunie's team that was weakened throughout the battle. And it is Hydrapple that finishes the battle. with an incredible amount of determination, just refused to fall at the end of this battle, and Kieran will get a sensational win by just one Pokemon. A very, very stubborn Hydra Apple gives Kieran the win against Taunie here, and that is huge for Kieran, right at the bottom of the table. And this could continue his hopes to climb out of the relegation playoffs.